Welcome to this week's Coffee and Conversation. We're talking about Mark's transformational coaching journey from unhappily married to love and life. Okay? And yes, I have permission to discuss this. He described it as 100% mindset redirect, and then he said, maybe it wasn't even a reset. I'm not sure if I was ever really set in the first place. And we talked here a few weeks ago. Coached him when his wife was unhappy. The marriage hit some problems. She was having an affair. And now he says he has calm and clarity that has replaced easily upset, defensive, or indifferent. And it's in a huge part, again, we work on mindset issues, and it's about the way he chooses to respond now to pretty much everything that's so radically different. He was in a 28-year relationship, and he'd given up his power, and he failed to continue to lead. And basically what that leads to, man, a loss of polarity and a loss of attraction. He said, thank God I found you. This was in an email when I wanted to connect. He said he was able to look in the mirror and see where he needed to improve himself. And, there's three outcomes when I work with men. You get to a version 2.0, loving, connected, and deeply intimate relationship, and you're happy. She divorces you and you're happy. And I always ask men, do you know what the third one is? And they're like, you stay miserable? No. It's you divorce her and you're happy because you do the work and you decide where your boundaries are, where your mindset is, and what you're willing to accept and what you're willing not to. And it's funny now, he's 3-4 years post-coaching, maybe a little less. I'd have to look back. He said he's never given the steering wheel back. He will always lead. And what we're talking about in leading in the relationship, brothers, we're talking about a calm, grounded masculinity because the feminine responds to male leadership. And he even said the sex with his ex was boring and predictable because it was the kind of sex you have when you're not that into your husband and you want to at least keep him around because it makes your life more convenient. And there's no polarity. There's no spark. And he's in a relationship now, and he has been for about a year and a half. And he even said, she said multiple times, I don't know what you're doing, Big Daddy, but this is the most incredible sex I've ever had in my life. He kind of admitted, it doesn't suck to hear a woman say that. I get it. So here's the thing. When you're a grounded, confident man, the feminine responds. They feel seen and heard. Oh my gosh, when they feel safe, they will do about anything with you because you're the man who gets to have that kind of fun because you're leading, you're grounded, you're confident, you don't react to any of the feminine storms, you just hold that space, okay? And he knows she appreciates him leading the relationship in a loving way. And any good woman will. Okay? Any feminine woman wants the man to lead. And again, we're talking leadership, not dictatorship. He says, I keep it fun, light, and unpredictable. Again, variety. And then when I tell her to take her clothes off, she goes into the bedroom and takes her clothes off. And Big Daddy will be right there. I love that particular line. But the reality is, he knows he has the honor of leading this relationship. It's not more work. It's not a burden. Because the feminine responds when they have the right partner. So, this is a lot of what we teach men in mentoring men. This is normal. But you got to lead yourself first. And that's what he wasn't doing. And now he is. Like you said, he's never given the steering wheel up. So the question is, are you blissfully happy in your relationship, in your life? Or do you feel adrift because you've let somebody else drive the car? Come join us at Mentoring Men. We've got tons of free courses, over 20 group coaching sessions a month. Plain and simple, this is the kind of grounded, calm, masculine presence we help men obtain that makes high quality women come into their orbit who want to be with them, and they learn how to lead. So there'll be a link down below to subscribe to Mentoring Men. It's just $25 a month. Also, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe, like button. If you've got a friend who needs to hear this information, share the video with them. All right, guys, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.